So I'm able to close $6,000 per month deals with my full Down For You content agency, and I would never be able to do it without these three things I'm gonna share with you in this video. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. And the main point I want to take from this verse is that I don't use any secret strategy that you've never heard about that allows me to do what I'm able to do. I just follow the steps of other people who already achieved what I want to achieve, which are boring and hard, that most people know should be doing, but are just avoiding doing simply because they're hard. And the first one of them is my personal brand. So about 2.5 years ago, I was running SMMA offer for Facebook ads, like classic story. I was just a kid trying to make money online. I was clueless, like I didn't even know how to run Facebook ads. That's just the thing that I heard online on YouTube. That's how you can that's the easiest way to make money online. And that's what I tried to do. I was sending more than 100 outreach messages a day, thinking that that's the thing that's gonna land me clients. Hardly anyone ever responded to those messages, and I was never able to close like a high ticket deal that all these people on YouTube promised that I'm gonna be able to do. So after doing some more research on what should I improve and what can I change, I figured out one of the things that multiple people were saying that determines whether or not you get a response to your outreach message was your profile, or optimizing your profile. And after watching multiple YouTube videos and looking for advice from multiple people, one of my friends, who was at the time working for one of the biggest guys out there that had short form teams, suggested me that I start posting reels. And I thought, well, boom, mind blowing. No one was doing that at the time, especially not for my niche and my offer. So I thought, well, that is it. Started planning wealth management, started planning ordering a money counter in order to count all the money I was gonna make, and I started posting reels. However, it turned out that was a dog shit. I mean, the idea was good actually, but my videos were getting like 100 views, and not only that, still no one responded to my messages. So at the time I had a weird habit that whenever I have a problem, I was going to YouTube and for multiple hours watching YouTube videos until I find an answer. And after watching multiple videos, I learned about this new thing called short form agency. And keep in mind, that was before the big rise of short form content agencies. At that time, nearly no one was doing that. And as I was posting those videos and posting that content and editing, scripting, editing and all that for my own videos, I was kind of good at it. I was better than most people. So I decided, well, let's go back to ordering a money counting machine and planning my wealth. So my content became content tips that I learned over time by posting my content and that I saw from other people. Because my audience at the time, my target audience, were people who were interested in content, who wanted to learn more about content and get more and better content. And it turned out way better than the last time. Money counter machine was still not ordered, but I got my first inbound client. Inbound, not me doing outreach and reaching out to them, but them reaching out to me. And that's when I realized how powerful this personal brand thing can be at the moment that I decided to go all in on it. Fast forward today, my personal brand is my #1 asset that I focus on the most. Like getting inbound leads has become the normal thing. Like that's one of my main acquisition channels right now. And fun fact, by the way, people from a while ago, from more than a year ago that I used to reach out to that ghosted me, never even opened my message, are now reaching back to me, asking me, I think you can help me now, can we work together, can we hop on a call, please bro, simply because of one thing called personal brand. All of those things that I did and that I'm able to do right now, I would never be able to do without the second most important thing, a mentor. Now, before investing in a mentor, I was literally just wandering around. Yes, I was posting content. Yes, I was getting inbound leads here and there. Yes, I was doing outreach. But none of those things felt to me like something I could do long term, like something predictable. It felt like it could all come crashing like literally tomorrow, like this. And then I started seeing content, to be more specific, content from my current mentor. And I realized that there were people out there that all the problems I just listed out, unpredictability and not knowing how to have acquisition systems and all these things, they were not even considering them as a problem, simply because they themselves went through it and they helped multiple different people go through it and solve those problems and not even consider them anymore as a problem. And that's when I decided that I need to invest in a mentor, because to me, at that point, that was the only thing that would make me able to get to the next level, to get to the level that I want to go to. Now, at the time of me investing money in my mentor, that was around 90% of all the money I had at the time. And I see a lot of people today like overthinking $100 investment. And I get that to some people that's a lot. But when I was much younger than them, in a much worse situation than them, with much less information out there than there is right now, I invested a lot more than the price I just mentioned, simply because my education is my number one thing. That's one of the things that no one can take away from me, my education and my skills. Because once I have those, it doesn't matter whether I work on that business or start a new business, I have the skills that I can apply on any business I start. And looking at it from this perspective and from this point, I realized that at the time, there was not a single better thing to spend my money on than that, my education and my skills. And I'm willing to spend even more money than that right now. And I'm spending more money than that on my education. In 2024 alone, I spent a little shy of $20,000 only on my education. There were other expenses that I learned a lot from that I don't consider like investing in my education. Like, for example, ads. Like, I learned a lot from them, but I don't consider them like directly investing in my education. And another point of investing in a mentor is him holding you accountable. It's not only about knowledge and education, it's also about holding you accountable. Because me personally, I'm currently at the point where there's no some like magic, mind-blowing, never seen before information that I can see. It's more just about, well, here's the plan of attack, let's attack it, and I'm gonna hold you accountable until you do that. So as I said, I would never be able to do any of the things I've done without risking at the time nearly all the money I had on a mentor and then taking action upon the things that I learned from him. And the last thing that allows me to close $6,000 per month deals is having a different point of view. Now let me explain what having a different point of view even means. Let's take business as a whole, for example. I do not look at the business just as something to make money from. I look at the business as something that's gonna help me spread an impact and it's gonna show who I am as a person. So everything I do, I try to do it and be different than others. But most people mistake that being different and doing things differently means that they're a special snowflake, that the things that work for others does not work for them, and stuff like that. But what I mean by being different is being willing to go an extra mile, to do the things that other people are not willing to do. For example, my offer for my YouTube Done For You content agency is not just you're gonna send me your videos, we're gonna edit them, and that's it. We take every single aspect of their content and of their videos and help them transform that, and we treat that not as we're gonna edit your videos, but shifting their entire presence online and how people perceive them. And we treat clients' videos with the same importance as mine, if not even with more importance than that. If there's some mistake or something wrong in the video, well, it doesn't matter, nobody's gonna see it, they are for sure not gonna see it. No. As I said, we treat them with the exact same importance, if not even more than that, as our own videos. Another example, content-wise, not agency-wise, is that I don't create super technical tutorials on how to act like this guy and that guy and recreate this or that animation, because to me that's just sharing with you technical knowledge of copying someone else. Like, you can't go use that and apply it and create something new and unique. You just learn how to technically copy and do what's already been done, and that's it. Instead of that, I share with you behind the scenes lessons and things that I learned from my personal experience. All in all, the main point of having a different point of view and doing things differently from others is just being willing to do the things that other people are not willing to do, because that's the best way to be different than others. So I don't use any secret strategy, any hidden thing you've never heard before. The secret is that there is no secret. You just need to do these things, do them good enough and do them long enough, and you'll get the results. Now keep in mind, you're watching this and it's like a 10-15 minute video, whatever, it all seems nice, but for me personally, all this took between a year and a half to 2 years to be able to do all these things, to build my brand, learn all the things I know, develop all the skills I have, and be able to have this and develop this different point of view and do the things that other people are unwilling to do. And the main reason I'm telling you how much time it took me is because if it's taking you a long time, I just want to reassure you that there's nothing wrong with you. Like, good things take time, or better said, good things take effort. There's a certain threshold of effort that you need to fulfill in order to be able to achieve something good. Now, you can put more effort and achieve it in a shorter period, or put less effort and achieve it in a longer period, but there's a certain threshold of effort that you need to put in order to get out what you want to get out. And don't ever fall for a trap that what someone learned in 5 years, they're gonna teach you in 1 week. As I said, good things take a certain threshold of effort that you need to go through yourself in order to be able to achieve them. And that's it. And if it's God's will, I'll see you in the next one.